Have you ever wondered how that comforting cup of instant coffee you enjoy every morning is actually made? You just add hot water, stir, and boom, a perfect brew in seconds. It seems like magic, right? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain and taking you on an exclusive journey inside a massive modern coffee factory to uncover the secrets behind your favorite instant coffee. From a simple green bean to the rich aromatic powder in your cup, the process is way more fascinating than you might think. So grab your mug, get comfortable, and let's dive into the world of industrial coffee making. It all starts, of course, with the coffee beans, but not just any beans. Giant factories source high-quality green coffee beans from all over the world, from the mountains of Colombia to the plantations of Vietnam. These beans arrive in huge sacks, each carrying the potential for thousands of cups of coffee. The first step is a rigorous quality check. Experts inspect the beans for size, color, and any defects. They even take samples to roast and taste, a process called cupping, to ensure they meet the specific flavor profile the brand is famous for. Only the best of the best make it to the next stage. It's like a VIP only entrance, but for coffee beans. Once the beans get the green light, they go into a massive cleaning machine. Think of it as a spa day for coffee beans. They are tumbled and sifted to remove any dust, twigs, or small stones that might have been picked up during harvesting. This step is super important because even a tiny bit of impurity can affect the final taste. After cleaning, the beans are stored in enormous silos, ready and waiting for the most transformative part of their journey, roasting. Now, this is where the magic really begins. Roasting is an art and a science. The green beans are fed into colossal roasting drums that look like something out of a sci-fi movie. Inside, they are heated to temperatures over 200 degrees Celsius while being constantly tossed and turned. This process is what transforms the bland, grassy-tasting green beans into the brown, fragrant, and flavorful beans we all recognize. The roasters are controlled by computers programmed with precise roasting profiles. Just a few seconds too long or a few degrees too hot can completely change the flavor, so precision is key. This is what creates the coffee's signature aroma, acidity, and body. After roasting to perfection, the beans need to be cooled down quickly to stop the cooking process. Then it's time for grinding. The roasted beans are sent through a series of industrial grinders. These aren't like the small grinder you might have at home. They are multi-stage roller mills that can grind tons of coffee per hour. The goal is to create a consistent, uniform particle size. This consistency is crucial for the next step, which is brewing, or as they call it in the industry, extraction. You see, to make instant coffee, you first have to brew a massive amount of regular coffee. And when I say massive, I mean it. The ground coffee is moved into giant multi-story extraction cells. These are essentially enormous percolators. Hot water is forced through the coffee grounds under high pressure, extracting all the flavor, color, and caffeine. This creates a highly concentrated coffee liquid, like a super strong. The process is incredibly efficient, designed to pull every last bit of goodness from the grounds. The leftover spent grounds aren't wasted either. They're often repurposed as biofuel to help power the factory. How cool is that? So now we have this intensely concentrated coffee liquid. What's next? How do we turn this liquid into a dry powder? There are two main methods used by modern factories, spray drying and freeze drying. Let's talk about spray drying first. As is the most common, the concentrated coffee liquid is sprayed as a fine mist into the top of a very tall tower. As these tiny droplets fall through a current of hot, dry air, the water evaporates almost instantly, leaving behind small, hollow particles of dried coffee. These particles are what we know as instant coffee powder. They are collected at the bottom of the tower, ready to be packaged. The second method, freeze-drying, is a bit more complex and is usually reserved for more premium instant coffees. This process does a better job of preserving the delicate aromas and flavors of the coffee. Here's how it works. The coffee concentrate is first chilled down into a coffee slush, then cooled even further on large trays until it is frozen solid into a slab of coffee ice. This slab is then broken into small granules and placed inside a low-pressure vacuum chamber. Inside the vacuum, the frozen water in the granules turns directly into vapor without ever becoming liquid, a process called sublimation. What's left behind are porous, freeze-dried coffee granules that retain more of their original character. But wait, we're not quite done yet. For many instant coffees, especially the premium ones, there's one final crucial step: aroma recovery. During the heating processes of extraction and drying, some of the wonderful coffee aromas can be lost. So, clever engineers have developed a way to capture these volatile aromatic compounds. These captured aromas, often in the form of coffee oil, are then sprayed back onto the coffee powder granules just before packaging. This is why when you open a new jar of instant coffee, you're hit with that incredible, rich coffee smell. It's not just a happy accident, it's a carefully engineered part of the process. Finally, the finished instant coffee powder or granules are ready for packaging. Automated machines weigh the precise amount of coffee and fill it into jars, sachets, or tins at lightning speed. The packaging is immediately sealed to lock in the freshness and aroma, protecting the coffee from moisture and oxygen. From there, the products are boxed up, loaded onto trucks, and shipped out to supermarkets all around the world, eventually making their way into your kitchen. So, the next time you quickly whip up a cup of instant coffee, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it has taken. From a carefully selected bean, through roasting, grinding, massive scale, and a high-tech drying process. It's a remarkable blend of nature, science, and engineering. It's a journey that spans continents and involves incredible precision to deliver that consistent, convenient, and delicious cup you rely on. Thank you so much for joining me on this factory tour today. I hope you found it as fascinating as I did. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more behind the scenes explorations. And I have to ask, what's your favorite way to enjoy your coffee? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay caffeinated and stay curious. Thanks for watching.